Namaskar and welcome to Vishwashanti Darshan channel. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the aeroplane takes off against the wind, not with it. And to invent an airplane is nothing. To build one is something, but to fly it's everything. Aero modeling is an activity that has been around for centuries, and its popularity has only grown in recent years. With the rise of social media, many aero modelers now share their creations on these platforms, which can be a great way to show off your work and connect with other aero modelers and enthusiasts. Actually, aero modeling is so much more than just flying a plane, if you ask me. It's a lifestyle, a passion, and a way of life. And this is exactly the mantra of our today's guest, who has an honorary doctorate from IIU London in aero modeling, and he's a triple gold medalist and a Limca book record holder. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you friends and to welcome Dr. Rajesh Joshi in the studios of Vishwashanti Darshan channel. Dr. Joshi, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Why it has not still taken up? Of course it is taking up through social media and people like you are taking it, but from the government side or from NGOs or for that matter universities, why are they not coming forward to teach it as a subject or take it up as extracurricular?
Now, I have no answer for that.
Why?
But I think the God has sent me for this only.
Okay.
So, I am going to start this on a large scale. So, I am looking for a good organization. Those who support like this, I am very happy and thankful to the management for sponsoring these students.
The MIT management.
MIT management especially.
Yes, MIT. In fact, I would like to add something here. MIT has done something like this. You are talking about flying on the surface when you take a robot. It's also you are doing it through your control mechanic. Robocon was an activity which MIT WPU University did it for nearly 15 years.
Very good.
And all the world's public broadcasters, including Darshan here, CCTV China and NHK Japan, they all were partners with the engineering college. So, as anybody in your family, your father especially was in this field?
No, unfortunately no, and no background from aviation.
Nothing.
But only thing is that the day he came to know that I got 3 gold medals and best all-rounder trophy in India,
supported you
he supported me. He spent almost half the earning of his after retirement.
Yeah, okay.
So he was the biggest person who encouraged me.
What about your progeny, your kids and all that? Are they in the same field?
Yes, they are. Luckily, I am happy.
Okay.
And I'm happy because this base helped him, and because of this base of aero modeling, he took aeronautical engineering.
Your son?
My younger son. I am blessed with 2 children.
Okay.
Both are in America.
Okay.
And they did their masters.
Very nice.
But since childhood they have been trained by me.
Okay.
And the best part that the younger son, Gaurav, when he was an aeronautical engineering student, he designed his own UAV, the only kind of its own.
Okay.
And the technical he was called at IIT. He was,
Mumbai.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was allowed to do some technical analysis, which I never heard about this. But it was a successful design, and it went all. It had gone through all the what you can say parameters. And Dr. Pant, Professor Pant, he was very happy to have a student like this with the aero modeling background. So he used to tell me, I am very happy to have your son with the aero modeling background. That's why he could design and fly successfully. At present, he is an aerospace engineer in US.
Okay, that's very
yes.
good.
So I want that the student, and one more feather in the cap is that I feel very happy to tell you now that the student, I have trained more than 200 students so far, aero modelers, and through this pattern, and 8 of them have become pilots. Few of them have become aeronautical engineer, few of them have become drone pilots. And they are earning good because video shooting is required in the industrial area, and in the civil area also, in the agricultural area. So they are good, doing good business, and a few of them are following my footsteps. And now aero modeling is not just a hobby, I must tell you. It is a serious business and it's a serious subject. It's a powerful tool, and not me, it is said that the air-minded aero modeler of today is the potential aircraft designer of tomorrow.
Is it? Okay.
I don't say this. This is already written in olden days. And the history of aero modeling goes back much further than the history of real aeroplanes.
Since you're talking about history, it just occurred to me, many of the discoveries, at least 30 to 40, 35% have been accidental. Now my question is, we have been flying, even at home we make planes of the paper and we fly it.
Right.
So, and Wright brothers, I think about 100 years ago, so they brought
Yes.
the plane, and maybe I have been told that some Indians have done it much before
Yes,
that.
Tepate.
But it has not been
Exactly.
recorded anywhere.
Exactly.
It so happened that this accidental discovery never took place, or why it's happened so that people came so late into this field of aerodynamics or flying aeroplane?
It's totally different ball game,
Okay.
Unless and until this is like what we do, the people used to do. Like I must tell you now here, as you are using a word history. Now, Wright brother flew during 1903.
Yeah, I said
December 17, 1903.
120 years ago.
But before that, the world's first chuck glider was flown by Professor Sir George Kelly during 1804.
Oh, another 100 years before nearly.
Yes.
And this was done where? In India or
No, of
in
course,
Europe?
of course, abroad. Of course, abroad. And if you want to do something, you need equipment, While making a small thing, you need specific material. Like I said, specific. For example, nowadays I am marketing and popularizing this thing. This looks like a paper, but you feel this, and this is a slice of thermocol.
Oh, you can't even feel it. It's
You
so
can't. It is lighter, half the weight, 3 times lighter than the paper.
Okay.
Now, if I release this, it will take time to come.
Yes.
Can you imagine how long this can be flown? Can be flown by using basic techniques.
Maybe about half an hour or so.
No, because I told you before. This can be flown. It can be flown non-stop for many hours.
Oh, I see. Acha.
But one of my students in Nagpur, Mr. Maheshwar Done, luckily he is in Pune only now. He has flown this for 1 hour non-stop.
Acha. That's interesting.
So the science behind it is very simple, but you have to practice it.
So I just tell me one thing. Now with YouTube happening, in fact, our own program will also be. You are not teaching students through YouTube also or through camera also and telling them so that to make it more popular?
I wanted to do that now. Recently I have got relaxed, to be honest. After retirement, I had been abroad, and then now I've started this. So when I came to know, I was very excited to come and meet people, see the new design, try the new design, because test flying the plane, as I told you, every design has its own beauty, and it's fun, different fun.
No, so I give you an open offer that whenever you want, you should come here. In fact, we want to do something like this on our own channel. If you have the time and you are here.
Rather, we can start. We just started, sir.
No, we have just taken a flight up.
No, like, both the ways. It is both the way. It has got two meaning. As I already said that today is a day that the MIT. Earlier you said you are doing on the ground, on the ground.
Robotics.
Now time is gone. Time is over. Now the MIT aircraft has already
taken off.
Okay.
We will do that. And it also, I'm seeing this box. I saw it also in the field. Also, you are carrying it all the time.
Yes.
What are you carrying in this?
Yes, like mother carries her child.
Is it? Acha.
So these are all my small planes.
Acha, because can we have a look at it?
I call it as a magic box.
Achha.
There are 4 models in this.
Okay.
I am taking one.
Yeah. Oh, you have to be they are very fragile.
They are very fragile. They are coming from Nagpur. And because as you see the small box, small plane, but very, very delicate. And I made it detachable also, so that
I can see
for
that.
Easy transportation. I just need to connect one part.
Okay. And this
so
is
my
the same balsa wood you are saying?
Yeah, it is the same balsa wood.
And what is the paper? Is a parchment?
This paper it is called as a mylar.
And made up of
it's a polystyrene something.
Okay, it's a synthetic.
Synthetic material. Like in common way, you can call it the thinnest plastic, but very, very thin. And even I just to reduce the reduce the overall weight of the plane, I have made the propeller of the normal A4 size paper.
Okay. So what will be the weight? About 4 or 5 grams?
1 gram, sir.
The whole thing is 1 gram.
1 minute. I don't allow to touch, but I will tell you to hold and feel.
No, you can just keep it on my hand like this.
So you will not feel. You close your eyes. I'm yet to keep.
Yeah, it's really.
So it's 1 gram. Now you say, what is 1 gram? You don't buy a gold. You don't know. 1 gram, I'll tell you. The razor blade, what we use for shaving, is half gram.
Okay.
So 2 blades is equal to my plane. But now I am working seriously on making it still lighter.
Lighter than this?
Yes.
So interesting. This is really interesting. Tell me one thing. So now what is your next step? How would you like to go about with your aerodynamics and your planes?
Very simple. The aim is that to spread the knowledge what I have gained among the children, the school children, right from 5th standard to engineering final year, aerospace engineering final year student. All the very basic science what I know, what I have enjoyed, I want to share, have a competition on the masses, like Boeing competition they are conducting for the remote control only, but I want to conduct at a cheaper cost so that it is affordable to every child. And to bring out the talent and the skill from the student. So I am looking for an opportunity, and with the organization I would like to go ahead.
That's interesting. No, yes.
And of course, here I see a lot of hope, and this is a mind-blowing MIT.
Rajesh ji, so before we part or we wind up in our language, you have come here for the first time at Rajbagh?
Yes.
And do you know that there is a Raj Kapoor's house here? You have been so busy with your own work that you had no time.
While coming, yeah, actually, because I am here for my job, so I am concentrating on my work. So somebody told me, but I was excited.
But have you seen a grand?
But I don't know whether we are allowed there or not.
No. You can always be. There's no problem. But there is a grand structure here.
Okay.
Once you are free from your this workshop.
Okay.
Which you must have seen from outside, a huge
dome.
Something
big.
It's a huge dome. You must go and visit inside.
Okay.
It's a world's biggest peace dome.
Really?
World peace dome. Made by our Dr. Karad.
Wow.
He has done it. And it was, I think, inaugurated by the Vice President of India.
Oh, I see.
And that is something which is very close to her. But then there is a museum also of Raj Kapoor, which you should visit now that you are here. And there is a beautiful temple also inside in this campus. So, otherwise the ambience.
Overall, I mean, I'm so pleased. The ambience, the atmosphere, because in Nagpur it's too hot. It's very comfortable, very greenery. Wherever I see a lot of green trees are there, and the sea neat and clean.
No, because this used to be Raj Kapoor's farm.
I'm so impressed that I would like to be a part of your organization.
Yes. No, we'll definitely take it up, and we'd like to team it up. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming here and taking out time during your workshop.
I thank you for giving me an opportunity. And you welcome me in this studio of Vishwashanti Darshan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.